Black Bolt and White Flare just released the other day, and I'm going to talk about Whatnot and how release days and streaming on Whatnot affect the audience and attendance in your streams. What's going on? I'm Dave from DK Cave over on Whatnot. We have been on the platform already for 5 months. We have 8,800 orders that we've already went, 5-star reviews, and we average around 40 to 70 people depending on the night within our stream. So we have a little bit of experience on Whatnot. Now let's have a conversation with my streamers. If you plan on doing this, this is something to think about. I noticed that every single time there is a release, whether it's Japanese or English, this happened for Battle Partners, Destined Rivals, the Japanese version, Glory to Team Rocket. Anytime a big release is coming out, whether it's English or Japanese, I've noticed that my numbers in our stream definitely are affected. Even when we started and we were averaging around, let's say 30s, mid 30s, right? We were averaging mid 30s for a good 3 months. And during the release days, I think we would get in the teens to 20. And that was more of not just one day, it was like 1, 2, or 3 days. That first 3 days within a release, everyone is on the app. And I think Whatnot actually does push like people. They have specific categories like release day for this set. So they kind of make it easy for the buyer to get on the app and get the newest and hottest stuff, right? Because that's what everyone's after. And Whatnot, I think, wants a piece of that bread. So they really push those streams where it's like, hey, ripping ships, you know? Look, I get it. As a small streamer, you have limited inventory. I think that being very strategic with what you have is very important. And I know I preach like consistency and just don't give up, because anytime you think that, I don't know, it's just not working out, like you're gonna have your bad days, you're gonna have your great days, and you're gonna have your worst days, where there's going to be a point where you want to kind of, I don't know if this is worth it, I might as well do something else. Just keep at it. You know what I mean? The dude picking and just sitting there in the tunnel and just chopping away the dirt, trying to look for gold or for treasure, for diamonds or whatever. And like he just keeps going, and then he just decides to give up. And literally maybe 10, 15 feet in front of him was that giant diamond treasure that he'll probably never get. So that's my big point is, if you give up, the guarantee is you will never be able to do what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? To grow in this space. You just can't quit. That's all I want you to know. Quitting is not an option if you want to succeed. I've taken my fair share of losses in the past 5 months. The amounts of giveaways and the steals and deals that people get on Whatnot, it's amazing. That's what that's why people go on the app, because there are deals to be made. And I've learned so much within these 5 months. I actually have a better understanding of demand because we literally deal with it firsthand. We stream live, people ask, but we notice that there's things that you should run on Whatnot for sure. And then there's things that I think would perform a million times better on eBay. So that's kind of what we've been doing. And this is extremely difficult to do because you kind of have to understand your crowd, right? I could have a certain type of inventory and it would be perfect for your stream because you already catered that type of clientele, those type of people and what they want. If you are mixing in vintage and modern, you have to understand, if you have 30 people in your stream, only 6 or 7 of them might actually like vintage, and cut that in half if they are looking for that exact card. You know what I mean? So when you are literally just streaming, every single card belongs to a certain niche or collectible group, if that makes sense. So you got your modern, your trainers. Like we have people in our stream that like are trainer collectors. Shout out Alex, shout out to a bunch of other trainer collectors that always come out to our show. And I love trainers. So I know if I run a trainer on my stream, because I have some people that really enjoy collecting trainers and I like them too. So I have a better outcome on selling trainers on my stream versus somebody that is a subject matter expert in older stuff. And then you run let's say a $7 trainer and it goes for $2, That's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. We ran energies. You know, the dark hyper gold energy. That card sells for around 30 bucks or more. We've sold that card twice on our streams, and each time it has gone for under $5. So we have to realize that certain inventory, I think we keep separate for eBay, and then the rest of the stuff we keep for whatnot. And I'm just gonna show you some of my eBay inventory versus, hey, I would rather sell this on eBay and just wait because I know I'm not gonna get the value that I want out of it on whatnot. And let me show you the examples that I'm talking about. I actually pulled out a stack of examples so I can give you some more, okay? Light Vaporeon in near mint condition goes for around $10 to $15. If I ran this on my stream, I think I would get it just for a few bucks. Same thing with this Black Star promo Jirachi, literally like pack fresh. Even though it's a promo, it's like mint. These go for around $15 to $20 in this condition. If I ran it on whatnot, this could be just maybe $1 or $2 card that somebody picks up. This Charmander from Team Rocket, this is an error card, a black dot error. A lot of people don't know about this card. So if I ran this Charmander on whatnot, people would look at it as a base card and probably be like, black dot error, I don't know. And maybe just get 2 or 3 bucks out of this card where I could sell it for 15 to 20 online. No symbol, Kangaskhan in light play plus condition. It's missing the symbol here. And another one that a lot of people don't know about, Sabrina's Gaze, the band card, the middle finger. A lot of people would see this card as, why are you trying to sell me old trainer bulk? You know, like, I don't want that card. In near mint condition, $15 to $20. Another one, Imakuni's Doduo. Even in moderate play condition, you can get around $15 to $20 for this card. But if I ran this on whatnot, a lot of people don't know. And last but not least, this is around $100. But I promise you, if I ran this on whatnot, I think I would probably get like maybe 10, 15 bucks. Most people don't even know what first appearance is. There's cards that we put up on our eBay that we just know won't perform well on whatnot. And we just have to understand our crowd. We have to understand what cards do well in a hype market and which ones should be like listed on eBay or another selling platform where you're actually able to wait and then just get the required amount that you should receive for that card, because there's no point of selling a $20 card for 2 or 3 bucks. You sell 5 of them, you have $100 worth of cards and you may not even get $15 in return. So keep that in mind. And going forward, we are listing a lot of niche, older, cool stuff on eBay and really liquidating and selling the hot stuff and even the tag teams, like stuff people know. Okay, I think there's eBay inventory and whatnot inventory. I hope you found some of this information useful. I appreciate y'all for following along, and keep your head up, brick by brick, keep building. Keep on keeping on.